What's up guys, and welcome to Deck Theory. It's a new series I'm bringing on the channel. People have been wanting me to update my galaxies for a while now, and I thought, why not? I'll do you one better. So instead of updating it with a normal deck profile as I usually do, I'm releasing a new series that will help everyone make their decks better overall. Don't worry, I will still have a deck profile up soon with my most updated build of Galaxy, so please stand on the lookout for that. It'll be coming your way very, very soon. The goal of this series is to take archetypes that aren't exactly the easiest to build and showcase strategies to let you know what cards you should be including in your deck list. So before we get into what cards are important, first we'll have to establish what the deck is trying to accomplish. Galaxies have a very simple objective, which is to turbo out 2 high-rank XYZ monsters to stun the opponent until the next turn so you can OTK them. The XYZ pool we can choose from include the rank 5 and the rank 8 toolbox. This is a very versatile arrangement of monsters since they have outs to pretty much anything your opponent is going to be throwing at you. Keeping this in mind, what we're looking for are ways to consistently get level 5 and level 8 monsters on the field as quickly as possible. However, thanks to Master Rule 4, we have an added obstacle, which is needing a link monster so we can have multiple extra deck zones to put our big monsters on. So we're looking for easy link fodder. Keeping all these factors in mind, we can now get on with what the Galaxy archetype has available in the monster lineup. There are 2 monsters that should be included at the maximum ratios in every Galaxy deck list. Those monsters are Galaxy Wizard and Galaxy Soldier. Always play both at 3. To explain, Wizard is a level 4 monster that has 2 great effects. It can modulate its level to be level 8, and it can also tribute itself to search any Galaxy card from your deck to your hand. Neither of these effects are once per turn, and getting access to your in-theme power spells makes this card super important. Soldier is a level 5 light machine that can special summon itself from the hand by discarding a light monster. Also, whenever it gets special summoned, you can search for any Galaxy monster, including itself. Needless to say, most monsters you want to run are light attribute. This makes Soldier almost always live. He also gives you access to Cyber Dragon Infinity, which is a huge deal in making unbreakable boards turn 1. Now, the rest of the Galaxy monsters have flexible ratios you can work around with depending on the build. Let's take a look at the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon and Galaxy Knight. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon has a nifty effect for getting rid of XYZ monsters. However, the truth is you're never going to be attacking with this card. It's mainly there to be used as XYZ material. However, you do need it to make Galaxy Knight get his effect off, and it's a level 8 light monster that can be used for trade-in as well as a light attribute for Galaxy Soldier fodder, which is a good thing, considering you need this to be in the graveyard to resolve Knight's effect. Galaxy Knight is another level 8 that can be normal summoned without tribute if you already control a Galaxy monster, and when you do this, his attack gets cut in half, but he revives one of your Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragons in the graveyard to your side of the field. This leads to pretty much a guaranteed rank 8 play. In terms of ratios, it kind of varies. For Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, since it can be searched with Melody of Awakening Dragon if you choose to run that card, and since it has utility in the graveyard, I think you can manage with 2 or 3 copies. Galaxy Knight is harder to vouch for since he only gets his effect on normal summon and he needs a specific material to get his combo going, so you're unlikely to be resolving multiple Knights in the same duel. However, I think 1 or 2 Knights should be fine, since you can get away with using one as Soldier discard fodder, and you can still resolve the other one. So he's also easily searchable, but he's also more vulnerable to the hand traps that are being played in this format. Other fine Galaxy monsters you could consider playing is Galaxy Serpent, a searchable level 2 Dragon Tuner, and Galaxy Eyes Cloud Dragon if you're playing the Dark Matter build, which I'll explain in detail later. As for the Galaxy spells, let me introduce you to Galaxy Expedition and Galaxy Zero, 2 extremely powerful spells that are easily searchable off Galaxy Wizard. Expedition states if you control a level 5 or higher Galaxy monster, you can special summon another level 5 or higher Galaxy monster from the deck. This card is amazing since not only can Wizard modulate his level to become level 8, Resolving Soldier means this card is instantly live. Basically, this card enables any rank 5 or rank 8 play, depending on what you have already on the field. Play 3 of this in most builds. Galaxy Zero is an interesting card since it's basically an in-theme Monster Reborn for the archetype. The cool part of it is it can even revive your dead Galaxy XYZ monsters, so you can stack a full armor Photon Dragon or a Cypher Blade Dragon on top for a big beater and pop a card on the opponent's side of the field. While it is very good mid to late game, it is sometimes dead going first if you don't have too many plays. It's reliant on the deck working in order to be useful, and it's not something you want to see in multiples. Therefore, I think it's better used in 1 or 2 copies. 3 Galaxy Zero I feel is too much, since it's easily searchable whenever you need it. Now that we've gone over the in-theme support, let us move on to the different builds and engines you're going to be splashing into your Galaxy deck lists. As with most decks, there are many different splashable engines you can work with. For this part of the video, I will be going over some of the more common engines you can use, as well as the ratios you can fine-tune, and what the engine provides for the deck. One of the most popular engines people tech in for Galaxies is a small Cyber Dragon engine. What this engine consists of include 2 to 3 Cyber Dragon, 3 Cyber Dragon Core, and 1 to 2 Cyber Repair Plant. This engine adds another method to search your Galaxy Soldier. Soldier is a very important combo piece, and Core has some synergy with it, since it can double as discard fodder, and it can also be a backup play if your soldier gets interrupted mid-combo. This is a more rank 5 focused build of the deck. Another popular way you can play the deck is the Dark Matter build, which I mentioned briefly earlier in the video. Basically, it revolves around getting to number 95 as quickly as possible, then loading up your grave full of dragons, and then using your graveyard as a resource to beat down the opponent. The engine consists of 1 to 2 Divine Dragon Lord Felgrand, 1 to 2 Archbrave Dragons, 3 Dragon Ravines, and 2 to 3 Terraformings. The reason you play these specific dragons is because they are all light attribute, and they benefit off being in the graveyard, making them ideal soldier discard fodder. Archbrave can also revive your Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon during the next standby phase as well. You can also tech in an Amorphage Goliath to lock your opponent out of their extra deck. If you're looking for a more defensive and reactionary stun version of the deck, you can try fitting the Artifact engine in your build. The engine consists of 3 Artifact Sanctum, 2 to 3 Artifact Scythe, 2 to 3 Artifact Moraltalk, and 1 to 2 Artifact Beagletalk. Basically, it's the helmet way of playing the deck, where you make a big XYZ monster, ideally Cyber Dragon Infinity, and you sit behind your back row and poke your opponent for game. You can also tech in 3 copies of Back to the Front, since you can revive dead artifacts to reuse their effects during the opponent's turn. But you can also revive Galaxy Soldier and abuse his effect that way. The artifacts themselves are also level 5 and light attribute, so there's some inherent synergy there as well. The engine I personally find the most results with is the Brilliant Fusion engine. The way this works is it gives you an extra normal summon, so you can utilize Galaxy Wizard and Galaxy Knight more consistently. The engine consists of 3 Brilliant Fusion, 1 Gem Knight monster of your choosing, and 1 Gem Knight Seraphonite. You can pick Gem Knight Lazuli as your Gem Knight target, and she's cool because her effect means you can add back a normal monster from the graveyard when you send her off of Brilliant Fusion. This means you can send Galaxy Serpent and Lazuli from your deck to the graveyard to resolve Brilliant Fusion, and Lazuli will add your Serpent to your hand with her effect. You can make this engine more consistent by adding 3 Lonefire Blossom, 2 to 3 Predaplant Orphis Scorpio, and 1 to 2 Predaplant Darlington Cobra. This maximizes the chances you have of opening Brilliant Fusion and comboing off hard. In terms of tech cards, you could try Quick Draw Synchron. It's an easy to summon level 5 and searchable off of tuning. You could also try any level 8 Mech Knight. It doesn't really matter which one, it's basically for going second. There's also Guardian of Order. As long as you control 2 light monsters, you can special summon this card from the hand, which is pretty great. It's also a light, so there's synergy there with Galaxy Soldier. Any level 8 Kaiju should work. You could also run Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, which would help clear fields and get you a level 8 on the field as well. And lastly, you can try Chronomaly Golden Jet. It's a level 4 light machine, but it can make itself level 5 for free. Now that you have a basic understanding of what the deck wants to do and the popular engines you can splash in your build, I have prepared some simple deck lists for you to try out and learn the deck hands-on for yourselves. The first sample deck list covers the Cyber Dragon engine and revolves more around the rank 5 side of the deck and going second. The second sample deck list covers the Artifact engine and revolves around the more passive stun variant of Galaxies and wants to go first. Both deck lists are linked down below in the description box, so check them out if you're interested in learning the deck. So yeah, that was the first episode of the new series, Deck Theory, on my channel. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Please, this video took a freaking week to make. It took so long to make. I hope you guys liked it. Please leave a like down below. It really means a lot to me. And if you want, I do have a Patreon. I'll link that down below as I usually do. Feel free to support me there as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something out of it. That's the main goal of this, to spread some information, help people get better at the game and all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys got any comments or suggestions on how to make this better, I love to hear it, and this is my new series going forward. So of course, some new suggestions on what other decks I should do covering this, please let me know down below. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like the video, comment the video, and subscribe to my channel, which is Screencasters, for more epic and amazing videos similar to this one.